Hello, students. Welcome to the writing workshop lesson of the day. Today is November 10th, 2020. These are the materials you will need for today's lesson: a pencil, your writing journal, your draft, some colored pens or pencils. You will need red, blue, green, and purple. If you don't have these supplies, go ahead, pause the video, and collect them now, and then press play whenever you're finished. Okay, welcome back. The objectives for today are: I will review the ratiocination procedure. We will recognize how to use the ratiocination procedure to revise, and then you will use the ratiocination procedure to proofread your draft. Today, you will be proofreading your own papers for correctly written and correctly punctuated complete sentences, proper subject-verb agreement, and proper capitalization. You are writing these letters to people that you do not know. When you send letters to people that you don't know, we write formally. Proper grammar and mechanics show the writer is serious and has paid attention to details. When I get a letter from a stranger, the only thing I know about them is the way he or she writes. If I look at the letter and I see that the person included incomplete or run-on sentences, I will think that person rushed the letter and didn't take it seriously. Here are some of your proofreading marks that you can use to proofread your letter. Whenever you need to change a letter to a capital letter, make a capital letter into a lowercase letter, you would mark out the letter and then write it lowercase. There are also times you may switch the order of letters or words. In this case, you use the flip-flop proofreading mark. If you need to capitalize a letter, you would write 3 lines underneath that letter to remember to capitalize it. If you need to delete or take out any sentences or punctuation, you would use this proofreading mark to help you remember to take those out. If you need to add a period, you would use this proofreading mark with a circle and a period inside of it. If you need to add words or sentences that you have forgotten, use this upside down V to add the words or sentences, and then you would write what you needed to add below it. So that whenever you're making your final copy for publishing, you'll be able to add those things or subtract those things to where your letter makes more sense. All right, you are going to be using this ratiocination procedure today. You will be an editing detective and code your own letter by going through the letter 3 times to apply each code. You will check each code word based on the questions in this column 3 here. You will mark any errors, okay? So for each of these different categories, you will have questions that you need to ask yourself, okay? The code, you will use green for simple sentences. So any of your simple sentences, you will underline in green. Sentences that are simple are sentences with one independent clause. You will underline those sentences in green, and then you will ask yourself, is this sentence written correctly? If the answer is yes, then you can leave it alone. If the answer is no, go back and make some corrections. For subjects and verbs, you're going to underline them in purple. You're going to go through your entire letter and underline your subjects and verbs in purple. Subjects and verbs must agree in number, singular or plural. After you underline all your subjects and verbs, you must ask yourself, do the subject and verb agree? If they do, no changes need to be made. If they don't, go back and make some corrections. Here are some more codes that you need to worry about. For capitalization, you are going to draw a red box around your capitalized letters. Okay, these include the first word in a sentence or quotation, a proper noun, all the words in a salutation, or all the beginning letters of a salutation, and your closing. You want to check and ask yourself, after you've put a red box around each capitalized letter, you want to ask yourself, is this capitalization used correctly? If the capitalization is used correctly, then there's nothing that needs to be done. But if you have capitalized a word that doesn't need to be capitalized, go ahead and make the corrections and make it lowercase. You want to do this through your entire letter. Now for punctuation. All of your punctuation, you're going to circle with a blue pen or pencil. And I'll show you an example of this in a moment. Each end of a sentence, end of a salutation, the closing, quotations, or commas all include punctuation. You are going to circle the punctuation in blue, each punctuation throughout your letter. Then you're going to ask yourself, is salutation properly punctuated? Are all sentences properly punctuated? Is your closing properly punctuated? You'll want to ask yourself these questions and then make corrections as needed while you're proofreading. Look at this phrase, to whom it may concern. What can you tell me about the salutation? Think about it. Well, all words should be capitalized. All the words in the salutation should be capitalized. And it needs a colon at the end. I've made my corrections and now my letters are capitalized and my punctuation is placed. When I'm checking over my draft, there's a few things that I need to notate with the codes in my ratiocination chart. Okay. I need to draw a red box around each letter that is capitalized. I also need to draw a blue circle around the colon because it's a punctuation mark. Okay? So I need to ask myself, is my capitalization used correctly? Well, these are the words in a salutation. They're all capitalized. So yes, my capitalization is used correctly. I wouldn't make any corrections. Is my colon used correctly? Is my punctuation at the end of my salutation used correctly? I have it circled here in blue. Well, yes. Whenever I'm writing a salutation for a formal letter and it states to whom it may concern, I always want to put a colon there as the correct punctuation. So there are no changes that need to be made. If I had not capitalized something, or if I had left the punctuation off, I would need to make some corrections. Now it's going to be your turn. I want you to take the time to edit your letter using this ratiocination procedure. You want to go through the entire letter and make these marks for the codes, okay? Be that editing detective. Underline your simple sentences in green and ask yourself this question. Then you're going to want to underline your subjects and verbs in purple. Then ask this question and answer it. Make corrections as needed. And then follow along with these two as well. Draw a red box around your capitalization. Ask yourself this question about your capitalization. Draw a blue circle around all of your punctuation marks. And then ask yourself these three questions. Take the time now to edit your letter. When you have finished, take a picture for your teacher and upload it into Google Classroom. Thank you and have a great day.